So I'm still sore from all yesterday's paramotoring, but work needs to get done. We have a dog that had surgery yesterday. You guys know Enderman, right? Is he 16 months old?
He's 16 months old.
I thought he was 18, turns out he's 16, but it was time to get him neutered because he's getting a little aggressive towards the other Great Dane.
Which I disagree with. I think the other ones are getting aggressive with him.
Oh, well, I know Ender's been getting aggressive. So anyway, we have to pick him up from the vet. He also had another surgery, and this is a Great Dane thing. You know how horses, if they eat too much or too fast, get like their intestines get like kinked or something?
Yeah, the stomach gets kind of twisted and they get bloat.
And it kills them. It kills them in a hurry.
It's not just Great Danes though. It's any dog with a large barreled chest.
Yeah, so it impacts some of the giant breed dogs just like it does horses. So what they do is they stapled or sewed I don't know. They attached his intestine to something else in him, a rib, who knows.
His stomach. They tack his stomach.
Nice and loud.
They tack his stomach so that his stomach won't twist. And if his stomach does twist, you have like 15 minutes to a half hour to get them to the vet.
Or they die.
And they die.
It's painful and it's...
1 out of 4 die.
Yeah, it's terrible. So we had this preventive surgery for him. And
Harley and Jack.
We do it for our Great Danes, yeah. So anyway, it's time to get the dog from the vet. Put him in. Hello. So this is Ender. You guys know him. He's got the one floppy ear. He had on his chin and his eye biopsied, although it's probably fine. But we just told you this. You can see his belly shaved, and wow. So they took the testicles but left the scrotum. Thanks for that. At least no more giant truck nuts, but...
They never take that.
All right. So, yeah, apparently he's still like a teenage boy right now. It takes a couple months for the testosterone to chill and get out of his system, but he's on his way. Seems okay. They have totally, sorry about this camera work, been checking out the goods this whole time. They cannot stop. They check there, they check the undercarriage under the tail. See this? The dogs are very interested in Enderman's significant change. They're like, what the hell happened, bro? Ah! All right, so here's the scoop. Enderman's doing fine. And it's towards the end of the day now. It's like 7 p.m. I'd like another place to launch my paramotor. That's the drone. I saw on the Raleigh subreddit that there's a guy who flies his paramotor in a park like 15 minutes from here. And the 2 times I landed, I missed my spot by like 100 yards, like a lot. And I feel like in my place, like at my skill level, I might not be good enough to land here. Today would have been a beautiful day to fly based on what I know, but I'm not skilled enough and my legs are just burning hot. They're so sore. So I'm gonna look for maybe another place that I could practice what they call bunny hops. With a bunny hop, you kind of go up like 30 feet and then down like in a straight line and practice your takeoffs and landings. So I feel like I'm maybe good enough to try some bunny hops on my own and get that sorted out. And I'm hoping that another day at Southern Skies and I feel good to land on my own. But as it is, I missed my landing spot by so much. Like I don't know, maybe it's smaller. I think if I did land around here, maybe it would be okay. Like my yard's bigger than it was when I was thinking, but I'm gonna see if there's a better spot to fly for someone who's just starting. And then once I can land where I intend to land, then my yard will be the spot. But for now, let's check out this park. Oh, and by the way, I moved here like a year ago, so I kind of want to learn my way around the community, let's see this place I moved to. So this place is 15 minutes from my house. Let's go look. Originally, I was so proud of my community. This place was a landfill, and they turned it into a park for people to play and do their thing. I thought it would be good for me too, but let me give you a tour. So I did a Google image search first, and I saw these beautiful hills with manicured grass, and they had made a park on a landfill, which to me seems brilliant, because what else are you going to do with an ex-landfill? You know, you have to manage it and stuff because it makes fumes and gas and whatever. So I think it should be a government thing. You can't put a shopping mall on it because commercial interests will just do the smallest amount they need to keep the shopping mall going. And this is a resource, if you call it that needs to be managed more carefully. It's a crappy job. I don't love government for everything, but I think I do for this. It's not exactly like, okay. See this? On the internet, it seemed like it had these beautiful gradients. Even here, looking at the image you see, it kind of seems like that. It's not. It has all these like cliffs in it. Can I do it right? I'm not going the right way on the camera. Cliffs in it. So as you were to try, I was gonna like take my paraglider to the top and go down and practice landings at the bottom, right? But one, this is not a steady incline. Two, look at this. This, 100 million years from now, space archaeologists will come and find the buried remains of paragliders and paramotorists in this area in the same way that today we find the remains of woolly mammoths and saber-toothed tigers in tar pits. Also, check this out. You see. Come on, focus. There's some sort of flame thing here. That's not me, that's the Steadicam doing its thing. That thing shoots fire out the top of it. So, yeah, I don't know. Really, I feel like the showstopper is the landing area. I could maybe try to kite down these hills, which are steeper in real life than they're looking in my lens. But, I don't know. I want someplace soft to land, not a pile of rocks. I'm gonna get the drone out and explore this place. I love that drone. I think it's the coolest thing. Afterwards, two guys came over. They have a drone that's not working. They picked my brain for some help, but I'm not really an expert. I just sent them to this hobby shop in Raleigh where they are experts. This bird is noisy somewhere up there. Anyway, I found another hill that way, and I found a road where you can get to the top of this place, which I didn't know about. And yeah, so I'm not sure this place is a lot better than my yard for like practicing. I guess I can't even glide down the hills. Like I said, I'll die at the bottom. But it's nice to know it's here, and it's an option. It's definitely a place I'd like to fly over and check out. You know, as you go from place, paramotors are not like super reliable, so you want to go from like landing zone to landing zone to landing zone, staying high enough that you could always glide to a landing zone if you had to. And I think that I'll glide over this place in case I ever came to crash land here. So I thought I was done recording for the day, but I thought I would share with you guys my dog. He's getting better. So, and are you a good boy? He has no tolerance for this nonsense. But he's getting better. And I think it looks better than the lampshade.
Multi-million-dollar deals, got $1 million deal. When I was younger, I would wonder how $1 million feel. And for real, it feel like I ain't even broke a seal. Cause when you drop hits, they want you to pick up the bill. Now my life is in Maryland, my heart is in Chicago. New York state of mind, but out LA, man, that's where I go. When I need to lay this shit down. So much on my mind, that's the reason I'm spitting now. Finally running the game and everybody tripping now. But I could give it